Welcome on board, all in all, one and all. My brothers and sisters around the world, fellow Arsenal supporters, gooners, gunners. How you doing? Wow. It's not been much to speak about today in the way of transfers. We have been linked with Mohamed Kudus from Ajax, the Ghanaian international, had a very good World Cup, played at the World Cup. And from what I've seen of him, he looks alright. Still very young. I think he's 21, 22. And so I think he's very good friends with Timber, who during Timber we signed last week. So he could play in a number of 4 positions. He could play as a number 10. He could play on the right side, which is what we need because we need somebody to kind of like fall for Saka. So when Saka's tired, or if he's injured, or if he's suspended, we've got somebody to just come in almost of equal ability. He's not as good as Saka, but somebody to come in who's more than adequate to replace him. He could play on the right side, could play on the left side as well, and he could play as a striker, could play as a false 9. So we've been linked with him. We have been linked with him before, but this is the first time in a few months that we have been linked with him. And so let's see where that one goes. I believe that we can get him for maybe about, I would say, £50 million, probably between 50 and 60 million pounds. So we'll have to see. I don't know if Ajax will sell to us again because we bought Jira and Timber. So let's just see. And if we can get him, be really good because he could play in a number of forward positions, as I said. And that will probably just make us need another midfielder who can anchor with Declan Rice. But I'm hearing also very good news that Thomas Partey is likely to stay now. And we need that because I don't think Arsenal have got it in them to go out and get another midfield player, which is going to cost to earth. Like I would say anything between, say, 80 and 100 million pounds. I can't see us doing it. And if we lose Thomas Partey, one of the best holding midfield players in the world, then we're going to really need to go out there and actually get somebody who's excellent. And those excellent central defensive midfield players cost an arm and a leg. They cost, as I just said, anything between 80 to 100 million pounds. So that's very good that Thomas Partey, looks like he might be staying. Having said that, if we get a crazy offer from one of those Saudi clubs of, say, anything between 50 and 70 million pounds, we should sell because we may never get that money again. And if he stays for another season, because he's only got, then he would only have 1 more year in his contract, and then we'll probably lose him for peanuts. So, but hopefully that'd be very good if he stays. Very good news. I mean, this Arsenal kit, I was going to do a separate post for this, but I don't think I'm going to do a separate post now. Because don't you think this Arsenal top is hideous? Look at it. I've got a picture up there. I mean, that's like an luminous yellow. I remember at school where we used to get all these felt tip pens. The teacher used to give us like a luminous yellow and so on to underline things. And we got it wrong. And so on, when we got the words wrong. Or sometimes they would use the luminous yellow felt tip pen to highlight a word that we got wrong or something. It reminds me of that. That so much. It's the yellow is almost like, it's so bright that it's almost about to blind you. But those black lines you see, apparently it's the map of Islington. Yeah. I remember watching AFTV a couple of days ago when Robbie was doing an actual review of the top. And he said that apparently the black lines you see going, those like zigzaggy lines going across it and so on, indicates and denotes the map of Islington. But it also denotes when away supporters come to the ground, as well as I think home fans. Those are the routes that they take in their various destinations. Something like that. It's a bit peculiar and a bit strange. But hey, that's Arsenal added us to design that. I mean, considering how beautiful our away kit is, I've actually got a picture up of our away kit from last season. One of the best away kits of all time and the biggest selling kit Arsenal have ever sold. Apparently, I heard it's actually the biggest away kit that any club has sold in the whole world, apparently. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's all I heard. That black kit we had from last season. I've ordered my copy from how long ago and I still haven't got it, but it will come in due time. I don't think I'm going to get this kit though, because this kit is too loud and it's too hideous. But I do think the younger generations will like it because I heard a lot of people say, including Curtis Shaw, Robbie from AFTV, and one or two others. Even Turkish was saying that I think that this away kit here, the luminous yellow with the black lines, the younger generations, because they like bright colours and they like busy things going into the background, which are the black lines and the bits of blue. Apparently Arsenal Adidas teamed up to actually cater for the younger generations rather than for the older generations. So it might sell out. The younger generations and the kids might get their parents or their family members to actually go out and buy it for them, and it could actually become a very good seller. I also say that, and I've heard other people say this as well, that it's quite possible that if we start winning games, lots of games in this kit, and if we actually win a trophy or two in this kit, then it might become a classic, and it might become a cult kit and one of our better kits, because we've won something in it and we've won some memorable games in it. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. I don't know if you like it. I might put a poll up very soon to see if you like it or not. So look out for that. We've got a lot more posts coming up in the coming days. We're trying to post at least once a day, if not twice a day. Once there's content and once there's some news. And I said it's been quite quiet on the transfer front today, apart from Kudus. All the other usual links are there. Apparently Mikel Arteta was interviewed in Germany when we played last week, and the reporter asked him, is he still Arsenal still busy in the transfer market? And he said that there's going to be a lot of goings, and also there's going to be a few comings. So it seems as though Arsenal are not quite finished yet in the transfer market in terms of buying players and in terms of releasing players and selling players and letting players go. We're still very much busy, and apparently Aiden Maitland-Niles was released about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Pepe's looking to go as well. Nicolas Pepe, who cost us £72 million, money down the drain. And I think Pepe's got quality, but unfortunately, he doesn't fit Arteta's system and style of play. And he's not industrious enough. He needs to work more and track back more. And Arteta likes his players to work on both sides of the ball in terms of offensively, especially if you're a forward player, and also if you can track back. And that's why I like Martin Odegaard, because Martin Odegaard is a very good offensive player, as well as he can also defend as well. Apparently Kai Havertz is the same. He can go forward and defend. And that's why I like Eddie Nketiah. He presses the defence of the opposition quite well. But he can also, and I don't rate Eddie Nketiah, but I suppose Arteta likes him because he gets himself in the right places, but he's a poor finisher. He's an adequate striker, but in terms of carrying us forward into onto the next level and to the promised land of winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, he's not the answer. I'm also hearing good news that we might be keeping Florian Balogun. I'm going to do a separate post on Florian Balogun very soon. Also one on William Saliba, one on Cesc Fabregas, which I was supposed to do a couple of weeks back, but I haven't been able to do it. So look out for many posts, many videos, much more content, and I hope you like it all. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Arsenal Future. You know, it's difficult to locate on YouTube because I've tried to type it in myself and it doesn't come up, but you find us. I mean, YouTube will help us to get the videos out there, and you'll find us. You can also check us out on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and type in Arsenal Future, and you'll see our logo with the red writing, with like the badge, and with the black outline, and with the black cannon down the bottom. We're also on Instagram, Arsenal_Future, May 26. You can't miss us. Once again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the videos. We've uploaded about 21 videos now, I think, and you know that YouTube loves when you like the videos and likes when you subscribe, because it helps with the algorithms of YouTube and helps YouTube to actually push our content out there for more people to view it, and of course for us to gain more subscribers. And as I said, don't forget, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, hopefully it won't take us overly long, hopefully by or before the end of this year, we're going to give away 3 prizes to 3 lucky winners. So my brothers and sisters, my fellow Gooners out there, you take care of yourselves and each other, and see you tomorrow. Peace.